Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all shapes, sizes, colors, and facets, welcome back. Josh is taking a hit. I'm drinking an Orange Crush. What's good? If you guys have any New Year's resolutions, please write that down in the comments below. I want to know what you guys are getting up to this year in 2022.
Yo, mine's as cheesy as just wanting to like lose some weight, so there's no pressure on like it doesn't have to be the coolest thing in the world. Just tell us what it is.
What is going on with you, fam? My New Year's resolution is just to be a better version of myself every single day.
That's so fucking gay. I mean, lame. I mean, we can't say gay anymore. Shit. Yeah, we're from it.
Of course we can.
Yeah.
If you're offended by that, you're a fucking faggot.
Yeah.
I'm not holding back on you cancel culture kids.
Woo!
Fuck all y'all. Sincerely.
Yeah. Anyway. What were we even saying just now?
You said my resolution was lame.
Yeah, it is lame.
Are you gonna keep your resolution, or are we actually gonna see a change? Because that's what I find with a lot of people that make resolutions.
My goal is like, see how I'm sitting here and you can see my belly. My goal is to like sit here and you can see like just like that.
Thin out.
Yeah.
I'll believe when I see it.
Well, yeah. Same
I say
here.
that about same here. What do you mean?
With your like, I'm just gonna be the best version of myself every day. That's like the most like least pressure thing you can do. Like, dude, if you like brush your teeth one extra time a day, then you're being the best version of yourself, and it's so easy.
I could communicate better every day. I could be a better friend every day, a better son every day. All these things that are small but actually make a big difference in the long run. That's what I mean. I take at it at a snail's pace so that I can grow into just a better version of me. Call it lame, call it what you want, but for all you people out there making resolutions every day, every year, and not following through with it, that's fucking lame to me. Mm-hmm. But for those of you that actually make the change, salute. So how you feeling today, man?
Today I feel, I don't know. How am I supposed to feel today?
Well, I don't know how you feel, but I feel good today. I personally feel good today.
I just feel ready for the day. I don't feel like emotionally, like my emotions aren't on a very high today. So like I'm not like super like jelly or anything, but like I'm feeling it.
That's cool.
I'm feeling ready for the day.
That's cool. So you're good nonetheless?
Yep.
That's dope, man. As long as you're good.
I know we covered this on our last podcast, but we have to do it again one more time. Betty White, man.
Rest in peace.
Remember, and on the last one, I was like, yo, there's no definitive show that anybody knows her from. And I was like saying that to my mom. My mom was like, yeah, you're an idiot. The Golden Girls. And I'm like, oh my God, you're so right.
And so many more.
Yeah.
She was around for decades and decades and decades. Passed away just before her 100th birthday. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean that woman was amazing. She's an American actress. For those that don't know,
and then
look her up.
Sorry to change topics again, but how have you seen these MetaVerse virtual reality world things?
Yeah.
On the internet.
Yeah.
Going around. Oh my God, dude. I'm like, as much as I'm so against it, but like you actually have like a real microphone hooked up to yourself and you can approach people in the metaverse and they could be like across the world and you can literally be like, yo man, and they could be like, hey.
There's some really cool things about it.
Like as long as you're like facing each other, you can talk to each other. So,
I think it was what's his name again? Mark
Zuckerberg. Man.
Zuckerberg. Yeah, he his promo video for that was pretty fucking sick. Like just running us through like what it is, what you can do. He just breaks everything down. It's really cool and really scary at the same time.
As scary as it is, I know there's going to be money involved. I know you're going to be able to enter. You're probably going to be able to enter the metaverse and actually do things for people like job like services.
Yeah. If you guys haven't heard about this is like Facebook's new name, and you can put on these. They're like goggles, and you can go into this
Virtual world.
virtual world, and
It's not like the VR for PlayStation.
it's that much more.
Yeah.
It's really cool, but it's really scary because people are going to be living in these fake fantasies all the time. You can set it up so that you're like on a beach if you want. You can set it up so that you're like different parts of the world.
Dude, I saw videos of like actual robots that looked like the robots from I, Robot, the movie that takes place in the year 2024, by the way. We're very close to that year.
2 years away.
2 years away. And that movie came out in like the early 2000s, and like the robots that I saw like functioning, Tesla was involved in them somehow. They look exactly like those robots.
It's kind of scary when you look back at old movies and see a lot of what they predicted, I guess, or knew.
They always fuck up the destruction part because like nothing ever gets fully destroyed. Like the White House came close during the insurrection of the White House or whatever.
Yeah.
But like the technology always shows up.
Right.
Whenever like there's like a thing about what the future's gonna be like for the technology always shows up. The conflict doesn't, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just wild to see that shit come into fruition. It's like, yeah, that was a hard stutter. Yeah. I've been stuttering today.
What did I stutter?
You didn't. I did.
No, that's what you say to someone when they like, fuck up. Like, give me your lunch money. They're like, what? No, did I stutter? It's like the best second line to have.
It's a pretty good line.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's crazy. I wonder I wish I could just go into the future and see what I don't actually. No, I don't. I think it'd fucking freak me out.
Yeah, no, dude. If we went into the future.
Yeah. Say 20 years into the future. I don't want to.
Yeah, neither do I.
I think it'd be pretty scary.
I'm a firm believer in living a good life and not a long life.
Yeah.
Like if I die
Excellent.
at 56, I did a lot of things I loved.
Yeah.
So it's okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't plan on like being around for like hours and hours after. I mean hours, days.
Yeah.
And years.
I wonder what's gonna be like you know how like the iPhone and just technology to like our parents is like so. It's just
like
not
foreign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what our thing is gonna be. Probably different versions of phones and different versions of other technologies.
Probably shit like the metaverse, like we were just talking about. Like people are gonna be like graduating high school, and be like, oh, I landed a digital marketing job in the metaverse, and all I do is organize files inside of the metaverse and track like funnel ads inside of the metaverse.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna be sitting there going like, I thought
Right.
an iPod Touch was cool when I was a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it had a touch screen.
You know how like kids are on their phones all the time?
Yeah.
People are gonna have the fucking goggles on all the time.
Yeah.
Our kids,
Oh my God.
they're always gonna be at the dinner table with their shit on. Like, at
But
least we
then-
could see each other across the table as we text or whatever.
but like even in like this era that we're in this exact second, like we got a MacBook running, we got interface running, we got the headphone thingy running, we got like there's a whole like studio room of equipment in here. We got the lights up and all that, and it's like the people in the generation above us would be like, wow, that's a little extra for communicating. Like we're doing like the like. It's kind of cool because like back in the day, to do this, you would have to be like a qualified radio talk person
Yeah, true.
to do this.
True.
And like nowadays, like as long as you know how to set it up and go for it, then
Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah,
It's like cameras. Like we have our phone cameras are so amazing. Like they didn't
Yeah,
even have that
and, like,
back in the day.
these
You had to
lights
pay
are
a
only
lot of
a
money
couple
for a
hundred-
camera.
and these lights are only a couple $100 each. And like, man, that's a good addition to the set.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The future is a really cool but scary place.
yeah.
I don't know if we're ever gonna have. People talk about like flying cars all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna be good or bad.
I think flying cars are already possible as of a long time ago. It just doesn't make sense.
I don't think so. I don't think it really
Yeah.
makes sense. Would you still have like road traffic and
Would you have to worry about
Like
black
both?
ice?
no?
You wouldn't have to worry about black ice.
But what if like What about like car accidents in the air? Like that's dangerous. Cars
Yeah.
are falling down.
Yeah.
Like-
How high up does this car get off the ground?
True. That's another thing.
And
like
then, like, what separates it from just being a small plane?
if it was like, yeah, what the fuck? How high could it?
Dude, have you seen like the videos of whatchamacallit, like they're like Navy soldiers or Navy SEALs, they're on the big army boats in the middle of the ocean, literally with a GoPro, and they're on a jetpack.
Yeah.
And they're like individually just flying over the boat.
Oh
and everything.
yeah, those little jet things. Yeah, the jetpacks, like you said. Yeah.
Oh my god, like that's cool. Like that. Like when I was a little kid, like if there's two things I thought we were gonna have by now, it was a lot more quicksand and
A lot more quicksand.
a lot more quicksand.
You'll have to touch on that one after.
And jetpacks. No, I'll touch on that right now. Because in every cartoon as a kid, when the bad guy was trying to get away or the good guy, one of them would fall in the quicksand.
Okay. That
And
was
then-
your little kid mind was just like, we're gonna have more quicksand.
yeah, and I'd always go to like the sandy beaches in Ontario, like with all my relatives in the summer. I'd be like really worried about quicksand.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just thought it'd be a bigger deal.
That would be very scary.
Yes.
Just starting to sink into the ground. It's like,
Yeah. I got caught in an undercurrent once, and my feet was touching the sand at the bottom. And I thought it was the sand fault. Like the sand's fault.
oh shit.
Yeah.
I remember some seaweed fucking touched my leg, and I was
Oh, dude.
convinced it was a shark
Yo.
in the Okanagan.
Anyone that's
Kelowna.
local to us will know this one, dude. Have you ever gotten in the Chestermere Lake?
Negative.
Yo, the Chestermere Lake is like really nice to boat in and fish in, but like to dip your body in, there's so much seaweed everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's so long, like it's 12 feet up.
I know.
You get caught in it if you try to dive any deeper. Like it's like, ugh.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, dude, I actually hate the feeling of sand in my toes. That's how you know I'm not American or living anywhere sunny in general.
You don't like that?
Dude, I don't do sand in my toes. I'll do sand in my toes while I'm in the sand and surrounded by the sand, and everybody has sand in their toes.
Oh, you're
But
talking
like-
about afterwards?
But like, yeah, but when you're done at the beach,
Oh, yeah.
and you haven't showered it off yet, and you're like in the car with crusty sand in between your toes.
True.
Like, dude, it's like the worst. It's like having a bunch of boogers stuck to your feet.
Yeah. I don't like that feeling either.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not good.
Oh, I feel okay. I started off slow in this podcast, but I'm feeling good now. Feeling good.
Yeah, but I was like, "How are you doing?" You're like, "I don't know. How am I supposed to feel?" I was like,
How am
I don't
supposed to
fucking know.
feel? Yeah. Ugh, yeah.
But you're feeling good now.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
waking
feeling
up?
Good. Feeling good. All I needed
That's
was
what's
a
up,
hoop.
dog. Take another hit.
Yeah, it's
Fuck.
if one hoot helps me out that much. Two
Earlier, I was like, "Yo, Josh, it's 420." He dropped everything, literally everything.
Yeah,
in
I
his
was like
hand.
in the middle of sound setup because I do it by myself. No, it actually doesn't piss me off. I actually just like that I have Okello as company as I'm doing it.
If I was more techie and I knew what the fuck was going, you can teach me.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't really know what I'm doing either. I just know that what I do works. So I'm uncomfortable to teach it to you because, what if I'm teaching you the wrong way?
You could teach me the way you know.
But then again, I know a lot of shit. But yeah, I could. All right.
Yeah.
Next setup.
Next topic.
Yeah, no, next setup, as in
Oh.
next time we set up. But yeah, sure. Next topic. What do you got? Motherfucker doesn't like what I'm talking about. Okay, we'll talk about what you.
That's
wanna
what I
talk
thought.
about.
That's what I thought you meant by next setup.
Yeah. Dude. Okay, can we talk about stiff socks?
Go for it.
Dude, Trevor Wallace, if you're watching this, we love you.
Fucking Trevor Wallace. You're a funny dude, man.
And if you didn't hear that, go back and turn up your speakers and listen to
You
it.
said Trevor Wallace, we love you.
Yes.
You're awesome.
Yes, you're the
If
funniest.
you're watching
guy, You're the
this.
funniest guy ever. Favorite video, hand sanitizer oh my god. Anyway, that podcast is this shit, guys. Go check it out. It's called Stiff Socks. It's like when you jerked off into a sock. That's
Yeah,
what
you don't
they
have to
do.
explain it every time.
Yeah, I'm
They-
gonna explain
just-
it off.
You really don't.
All right.
You could just say the name, the podcast. Go check it out. Yeah.
Don't jerk off into socks, kids.
The fuck. What's the weirdest? I don't even want to ask.
Don't even ask that. I already know where you're going with that. You're like, what's the weirdest thing you've jerked off into? Is that what you're gonna say?
My mom almost caught me jerking off one time.
This is like a stiff.
I like
conversation.
packed it in just in time. It's
Dude,
like
I've been
just
I've
laid
been
down.
caught, I've been caught right-handed like 4 times.
That's disgusting. You're by who?
Like by my family. Like it's like something that happens once every 3 years.
You're bad, dude.
Yeah.
What are you fucking doing in the morning
I do it all
when
the
like
time.
everybody's up and walking around?
Hold on.
Oh my god. Hey, my sister, shout out to my sister, my older sister. She just became a Canadian citizen. That's a pretty big deal for her.
Yo, are you a citizen?
Don't ask questions. Anyway, no, I'm not. I'm working on that.
Are you really not?
I'm not a Canadian citizen.
You're not.
It's all in the process.
You
right
have
now.
permanent residency though?
Nope. Just kidding. Of course I do.
You're not a citizen?
I'm not a citizen.
Oh, dude, that was like my buddy back in the day. He was Scottish. He grew up here since the age of 4 in Canada. Didn't get a citizenship until like he was 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Takes a minute.
Yeah.
And the prices, I remember when I first came to Canada, we tried. I think we just filled out the paperwork wrong. So they sent it back, but it was like $100 back then. Now it's like 780 or some shit. Like,
Every
so
time you send it in?
expensive. Huh?
Like you have to pay that every time you send it in, and if you fuck up, you pay that again.
Yeah. So it can be quite pricey. It's like if you go for your learners, you fail.
Yeah.
You go and pay the same thing again the next time you go in.
That's how it was.
So, but yeah,
God.
it's in the process.
Hopefully we get you a citizenship, bro.
We will, and then as soon as we do, it's not just Vancouver we're going to. We're going across the globe.
Oh, that's why you can't travel.
Yeah, I can travel within
I
Canada.
just don't have a passport anymore.
Yeah.
Because mine expired. And I've also like had like major delusions about the feds being after me for a couple of years for a little while there, and I totally thought I wasn't allowed to cross any borders.
Josh and I are going to Vancouver this summer. It's going to be fucking sick.
Yo, for those of you that don't know, Vancouver is awesome. It's the best ramen. Has the best sushi. Has some of the best skate parks. Has some of the best fashion. Has some of the best food markets. Has some of the best real estate. It's a pretty
has
awesome
a lot.
place.
It has a lot.
But it's also like what I've heard. Paris is like really grungy in some areas and really nice in other areas. But in your mind, you picture Paris, and then you get there and you're like, oh, this is kind of a ghetto. That does happen in Vancouver too. Trust me. You turn the wrong corner and you're all of a sudden you're in the wrong end of town.
That's also true for like any city, really.
Yeah, but, yeah. It's just like expectation versus reality is what I'm trying to talk about.
Like LA, you could go to LA and it's like, you're on the strip and it's so beautiful. You go like 3 blocks down and like you got homeless people and gangs and this and that. Like it's, you just got to know where you're supposed to be. So that you don't.
Dude, we got to get chicken.
And I'm in the wrong area.
We got to go for chicken in Chinatown.
We will.
Oh,
We're doing it all.
yeah.
We're doing it all.
Would you smoke weed with me because we're in Vancouver?
I might take a hit. Like just one single hit.
Yeah, but you have to take it at the cafe with me.
Okay.
It's on West Hastings, and it's like the weed cafe, whatever the fuck it's called. And you just go upstairs, and you can like pick a table, and it's like if you can bring your own shit, you can bring your own shit, or they'll like let you use your own shit, and you just like smoke the dope. Dope, sweet.
I'm down for that.
Right.
Hell yeah, I will take a hit.
Oh, thank God I'm back at the mic stand too. Like, I actually really enjoy using the mic stand today.
You should go back to using mic stands.
Yeah, I should.
Like it's just preference, really. At the end of the day, like I like my mic in hand. I don't like leaning forward, and then if I lean back, you can't hear me. I like to just wherever I go, I can talk.
Yeah, and your voice cuts through nicely, whereas like my voice like doesn't cut through, and the mic as nice as yours does. And this is the 3rd set of microphones we use for our podcast, and still your voice sounds better.
I wonder what. I feel like I talk right into the mic.
I'm talking
You're like
I'm talking right into the mic right now.
I don't know what it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my voice just genuinely isn't as full.
Fair.
Yeah. I think I have like I could do sports talk radio. Like I think that's where my voice lies.
Really?
Yes. Whereas like you could do like full reaction higher pitched tone and stuff.
That's fair.
But it's like I feel like
we are at our mark.
no way.
So-
Yeah, we are
Usually we try to aim for 20 minutes. We're at 21 minutes right now. We're just a minute over. I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all shapes, sizes, colors, and facets. Thank you guys again for tuning in. We're out.